Hi, my name is Emily, and I was put on Group 1 in support of Skinner's theory that language development has to be reinforced or conditioned for children. And I'll be talking specifically about infants and some of their developmental processes and their learning abilities and how they process information. In Chapter 6, we talked a lot about circular feedback loops in children, and this really supports that theory that language needs to be reinforced. For circular feedback to occur, a positive enforcement with an object or an action or a person influences that behavior or response of a child. So they'll continue a certain action or behavior based on a positive feeling or positive interaction or some sort of positive feedback. This supports that theory. So in order for children to continuously learn and develop language, they have to have that positive enforcement attached. Another thing that we talked about is how memory is developed in children. Children develop memory based off repetitive behaviors or repetitive actions or repetitive just interactions with people. So repetitive sounds, repetitive motions or pointing influences that language development. So that development is hard to really take off without that constant repetition of sounds and words. And one in particular article that kind of delved into this and why repetition is so important and why it is there and develops language was an article written by Langus and Nespor called Language Development for Infants, What Do Humans Hear in the First Months of Life? And they did a couple of experiments that I thought was really interesting. The first one that they had talked about was a kind of looking response in infants. They would play a couple of different sounds and they would repeat some and others they didn't, and they would just occasionally add new sounds to the study and just watch infants and whether or not they looked or responded to that stimulus and how often that occurred. And they had found that a repetitive sound or repetitive signal or stimulus had more reaction, and children were more likely to react or look towards that stimulus after it had been repeated several times, whereas new ones didn't get a response. So that very much supports that theory that there has to be some sort of repetition or conditioning in order for that development to occur. And they also conducted a couple other experiments that really supported this theory. Another one, they had looked into different syllables and how children were able to pick up those syllables. In particular, they looked at 8-month-olds and looked to see if they could distinguish certain syllables and if they could pick up more common ones versus more complex syllables. And what they had found is those higher pitch, very common syllables that are easier to distinguish were more common in 8-year-olds or 8-month-olds, and they were able to distinguish those syllables more than the more complex ones. Another thing that really kind of hits home that language needs a support system. It needs a conditioning. It needs a repetition involved in order for it to develop. Was another study that was mentioned in this article was a study with cochlear implanted children, and those children were found to struggle with tones in language and weren't able to distinguish tones, as well as children who didn't have cochlear implants, children that were able to hear well and didn't have that disability, which also brings home that point that language needs repetition, language needs experience, language needs a conditioning behind it in order for it to develop. So Skinner's theory really may be fact. That there needs to be something else. There needs to be a condition. There needs to be a response. There needs to be repetition. So Skinner may be on the right path here. That's probably how language was developed. Anyway, that is my bit.